Today's video is all about Zero, and we're going to focus in on the best Zero cams on Rainbow Six Siege. Now if you want to see a part 2 to this, go down into the comment section, let us know and we'll do our best to bring it to you. Now if you've not got your hands on our brand new Elevate Yana skin, go over to the R6 shop and check it out. It is absolutely fire. Now let's aim for 100 likes on this video, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we upload our next video. And without me talking anymore, let's get started. It's Alan from the Dangleberries here once again with Elevate to bring you some of the best Zero cams on Siege. Starting off with the first one here over on Bank. So if you're outside and you've just spawned in on the jewelry spawn, if you come over and shoot open the first window inside the CEO office, you'll see this white light going across the top of the ceiling. You can place a cam right up on the side of the light, and because of the positioning of it, it actually kind of sits up on this little ledge, and it's really difficult for the defenders to see. You get tons of intel on the site, and of course you can shoot off any bandits or mute devices on those walls to help your teammates in getting the wall open. It's a really strong cam to help you in securing that bomb site. You can see it here from the other perspective, what it looks like. The cam is like kind of tucked into that little beam up there where the light is, and it's really strong in keeping it out of sight of defenders. Now the second one is if you come in on the jewelry spawn and you walk a little bit back towards the little railings on the back and you shoot that window open on the side there, you can place a cam all the way on the back pillar just below the default cam. You get tons of intel on this entire main lobby, all of that top platform around Banana, anyone coming up on the top of the stairs into Trump. It is just an endless amount of intel that you can give to your teammates in helping them push into the main part of the building. As you can see here, it's well hidden from the cam and it'd be difficult for them to spot it and shoot it out. Now moving on to the next ones here, we're over onto border for this third cam, and where I'm standing at the very back of this east main spawn, you can see on this little shadow here on the side of that wall all the way up on the roof. If you shoot a cam, it will land on the side of that concrete wall and you'll be able to see down into waiting room and anyone walking across the top of that balcony in towards break room. Really strong cam, gives you tons of intel, and it's a very important cam to be using. Now the second cam is again just off of this spawn. If you just walk down a small bit down towards the end of the ramp here, just in front of this bus, you can actually shoot a cam through the top of those little windows on the roof and you'll be able to see down into offices. Now there's different variations to do with this. Again, this is another part of using Zero's cams. You can place them in so many different places, but these are well hidden, gives you a good bit of intel on offices and helps your teammates pushing towards that armory bomb site. And moving over onto Cafe for this next one, and this is a really strong cam for that new hatch area upstairs. If you come outside the front of this building, breaking open that big window, and then right in the very corner of the ceiling, if you shoot a cam, you can pierce it through the floor and you'll be able to see underneath this table here, really hidden, and you can get tons of intel on anyone inside up towards piano, even anyone over on top of heaven, or just anyone in the general area of the new hatch. So again, strong cam, well hidden. Now you can place it a little bit more to the right so that leg of the table isn't blocking heaven and you can get more intel. Now this next one, really straightforward, one of my favorite cams to use. It hardly ever gets shot out. If you're right on top of the skylight here and you shoot it under the shelf of this little dolly in the corner of the room, you can get a ton of intel through that freezer, rotate anyone behind the bar or coming in from the new hatch area and helping your teammates getting that plant down just inside that freezer door there, which a lot of people like to do. And you can see it here from the other perspective what it looks like as well. It's really well hidden on the bottom shelf of this little table in the corner. Very hard for the defenders to see, so another great cam to use. And moving on to the next one here, and this takes us over onto Clubhouse inside lounge on the first floor. So just inside this lounge door from the main lobby door there, if you just move a little bit back from that ceiling, you'll get that pierce, so you can pierce through the ceiling up onto the floor above, and it's right under the desk inside the server room. You get tons of intel on anyone inside CC walking around the site, coming through the window, if they've got the head holes of anyone out on top of rafters, or anyone just generally moving between the sites. Again, another strong cam, I'd advise you to check it out. Now moving over onto Chalet for this next one, a really strong cam for checking the basement connector. Now it can be seen, of course, it's quite a visible cam, but because it's such a high traffic area, especially if your teammates have gotten the wall open, you could do this a little bit later in the round, so you will be able to give call outs to your teammates that there's defenders pushing through connector, trying to peek open onto that main breach. So again, a strong cam, and if you can team it up with this second cam, which can be done from outside the main door. So if you stand outside the main door here and you look at the little mat in front of the fireplace, right on that little white patch at the front of the fire, right there on that little ping, you can place a cam and it will pierce through and actually be hidden inside the top of the beams onto the snowmobile site below. You can see it here, it's tucked up inside the beam, so it's really difficult for the defenders to see. You can get tons of intel, you can shoot devices off of the wall, whether it's bandits or mutes on there, and you can watch anyone as their teammates push in to get the diffuser down. And moving over on to Oregon for this next one. So inside of kitchen, right in front of that little extractor fan, you can actually place a cam which is putting it on the underside of the bunk bed up above. But a better version is to put it right next to the hatch here onto the ceiling, and you can pierce it through up above, and it's under the bunk bed in the far backside of kid's room. This gives you tons of intel onto the rotate or any defenders just holding down this room, and if they have a rotate going into the other site, you'll be able to watch that as well with this cam. And you can see here it's really difficult to see the cam, so again a very strong one for giving intel to your teammates. And moving over onto Coastline for this next one, this is for the cool vibe stairs. This cam will definitely not get shot out. It's so rare that anyone will ever see this. You can just shoot it inside this little drone hole here and it will watch the top of the cool vibe stairs. A lot of people like to sit right on that ping there, making angles down onto that kitchen door, so it's a great one to watch for flanks and just anyone sitting on the midpoint of the stairs. Now a second one you can add to this is right in the very corner of that wall onto the pink bar. If you shoot it in the very corner, you'll be able to pierce it through and see anyone sitting in that pink bar area or the hallway all the way down towards cool vibes. You can also see the rotate, so again a lot of intel from this cam, and you can help your teammates in securing the round and getting that diffuser down. Now the next cam I'm going to show you is just a couple of bonus ones here over on Canal, just for the main site up inside control room. Now a lot of people, you can just place it on the window up here. Well, most likely it could get shot out because you'll be able to see the light on this cam. So what you can do as a variation to this is actually place a cam on the street light just across from that window. Now it does give a little bit less of a visual on the defenders inside the site, but it's still a really strong cam to use. So make sure you put it on the side of it here and you will have all that intel you need to helping your team get towards the bomb site. Now if you want to see a part 2, like I said, go down into the comment section and we'll do our best to bring that to you. And if you've not got your hands on that Elevate Yana skin, go check it out. And until the next time, I will talk to you in the next one.